Hello, my name is James Patrick. I have a very big job. I'm a blacksmith in New York. Everybody respects me and depends on my job. I use silk, cotton, and other material to do my job. Without me, if something breaks or rips, nobody at my colony can fix it, except for me. That's why I'm very important at my colony, and everybody respects me for what I do. They respect me because they all depend on my job. I live in New York, one of the most powerful colonies in America. I'm very rich for what I do. Blacksmiths are usually very rich for what they do. My job is not easy. It is very hard because it needs lots of materials. Other materials that are hard to get. It's also very hard to build something out of metal, cotton, silk. These are only 3 out of probably more than 20 others. There are also other stuff to do, like the customers can give you time. They tell you I'll give you 22 days, and if you don't do it in that time, they won't shop again. I'm a very hard worker, and all the people at my town respect me for what I do. I also have friends like John Maverick. He also helps me. I also have an apprentice or a servant to work for me. He can get me the materials and other stuff. Like he can help with other customers while I work. But I also have my family to worry about. I earn money and work all day if I want to survive and eat food, and also feed my wife and kids. I also have to get them clothing, like perhaps colonial life. In America, we wear socks that are called stockings. Girls wear dresses made out of leather. Our colonies or artifacts are things that you have to show respect. I also have to treat people well. We have very tall buildings and other very important facts. Like we have very nice cotton and very much linen. And other people come to see our colony. We are also one of the most educated colonies. We are also one of the most powerful colonies in the U.S. We also have the most hardworking and most sophisticated colonies at the U.S. The other colonies are also very educated, but New York, we are one of the most. New York has the tallest buildings in the world. We also have lots of food that we grow. We have a great place at America. Many people from many different places come to visit New York. We have lots of trees and other very important resources, and we are not low on anything. A blacksmith house is very big. There was about 5 to 6 in the whole colony. So they earned lots of money. Maybe they earned like $2 in about 3 days. He had about 5 or 6 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, maybe 2 fireplaces, lots of other stuff. Like they also had a garden, maybe 2 houses, and for example, they had a slave or a servant. Clothing. Their clothes was very nice and very beautiful. Guys wore 2 socks made out of linen. Men wore a nightshirt, also made out of linen. Girls wore skirts that were made out of cotton, but a long time ago during colonial America it was called stockings. Not socks. Now we do call them socks. Men mostly wore t-shirts at night. Religion was a very, very big selection. Almost everybody was Christian. They all went to church, a place where Christians pray for God. It was most likely for a person to be Christian than Muslim. Colonial America, that was the time. It was also one of the most times where Christians were more than Muslims.